This presentation is about creating human connections in a noisy digital world. My name is Rick Bauer, and I'm a longtime marketer and have been working with Sitecore for 10 plus years from many different viewpoints. I've been a customer leading site builds, I've worked in several agency roles, and recently I've spent many years with Sitecore partners delivering complex solutions to marketing problems as a strategist, admin, and consultant. Now at Sitecore, I am a senior value consultant illustrating the benefits of a complete and well-executed marketing solution. In this video, I'm going to walk through a quick journey to illustrate the importance of a well-orchestrated customer journey and how it relates to composable architecture. First, I want to start with a recent example of personalization and content curation. Recently, I've been working steadily on a project for a large bicycle manufacturer, and this includes searching in Chrome and other apps on my computer and mobile device. One afternoon, as I decided to work into the evening, I fired up Apple Music, and appearing in the top left corner of my recommended playlist was a mix called Bike Ride. This screenshot is from after I'd already clicked into the playlist, but I assure you, I never typed bike or bike ride or anything of the sort into Apple Music. Nevertheless, I did listen to the entire playlist, and those artists will certainly be credited for that fraction of the penny for that transaction. This is a simple look at a personal experience, but be it Apple, Amazon, Netflix, this is the kind of experience we're used to, and this is important. Because while many brands think they are delivering superior experiences for their customers, the reality is they are statistically not. Only 8% of customers agree that brands are meeting or exceeding their expectations. Still, as marketers, we fight the good fight to get to a mature stage of personalization. And that is because companies that deliver superior customer experiences bring in 5.7 times more revenue than their competitors. Personalization is no longer a future state. The Netflix or Amazon effect has made personalization table stakes for marketing success. Now customers expect you to not only know them and understand their current needs, they expect you to anticipate their future needs. And certainly they want to be acknowledged, even if it's just for the fact that you've stopped by their site once before. Disconnected experiences will quickly result in your customer moving on to another option. With that baseline in mind, let's take a quick look at a connected customer journey and talk a little bit about what it took to get there as a marketer. We're going to take a journey through the lens of a wine connoisseur. Like wine, digital marketing has complexity and personas. Let's take a look at two personas: Jane, our customer and owner of her own home design company, and John, our marketer for Solomon Wine Company. Starting with Jane, let's take a look at a customer journey. Let me walk you left to right. Jane takes her wine seriously and uses an app to track bottles that she may have had at dinner or gatherings with friends. In this case, Jane has scanned a bottle of La Corsia, a Montepulciano d'Abruzzo Italian red. And of course, this data is captured. Jane is showing intent. Next day, Jane is on her laptop and rates the wine while her memory is still fresh, and she can capture thoughtful notes. In her app, she is notified that she has unlocked a chapter. Jane has opened up a pathway forward around Italian reds. Because of this, marketing automation has kicked into life and sent Jane an email, and she has retargeted for Facebook ads to promote Solomon wines, 15% off Italian reds. In fact, her email she sees 15% off that very bottle she scanned only last night. Jane visits solomonwines.com and shops a little. Ultimately, she closes out her cart with a purchase. Behind the scenes, data has been captured on her purchase, and the next best path is set for future cross-sell on DOC or DOCG Italian Reds. Our marketer John is making sure Jane is well aware of purchase opportunities in her moment of need. In order to deliver this reasonably basic but highly orchestrated and relevant customer experience, you need integrated technology that works together in harmony. And digital transformation is not a destination. It's a continuous journey that never stops. So in this noisy, digital-first world that contains endless opportunities to excite and delight your customers, we must consider the three pillars of content, experience, and commerce. So keeping those in mind, let's look at some of the pieces that were integral in Jane's journey. First off, content. And when I say content, I'm talking assets of all types: images, PDFs, videos, even text content, and the planning and operations that is necessary to manage that. Think about how much content you need just for a website. Add in omni-channel personalization, and you may find yourself on the verge of a content crisis. Our marketer, John, uses a properly integrated DAM that acts as a source of truth and omni-channel delivery of his content, and it also supports the full team with content operations, including managing all of their digital asset rights. John is also able to quickly build landing pages and configure personalization through intuitive drag-and-drop editing and highly intelligent personalization engines. This will guide his customers like Jane through the critical experience and accelerate her path to conversion. It makes her journey feel more human. Before and after conversion, John is continually refining next best offer logic and testing, all keys that will ultimately inspire Jane to purchase. And these are just a few tools in John's marketing toolkit. There are also considerations like integration with ERP, intelligent search, shopping cart, and so on. Not one set of tools fits any one business. This is where the idea of composable comes into play. What I've been showing you is through the lens of a composable architecture. At this point, I would assume you are familiar with this term, but just in case, and without getting technical, composable is a framework to deliver focused solutions to marketing problems that are easily integrated into your larger architecture. Sitecore has for many years been more of a traditional all-in-one marketing platform with our XP, XM, and XC solutions. And these were, and can still be, very well suited for many organizations. That being said, composable elements like DAM, intelligent search, CDP, and so on can even be added to that all-in-one solution, starting a path forward from traditional to composable. In fact, most large organizations I have worked with already had many integrated solutions. Short of some technical arguments, composable has been a way of doing things. There are simply more modern frameworks to connect these elements. Looking back at the infinity loop of content, experience, and commerce, you can start to visualize some of the elements that can move your organization forward on the path to personalization, based on solving your business and marketing problems, allowing you to make more human connections to your customers. In this table from Gartner, they did a nice job helping differentiate traditional from composable across business considerations. I want to call attention to two: sourcing and talent, as this has been a blocker for many organizations that I've encountered time and time again. Finding talent that is focused on a very specific code base is much harder than pulling from a pool of, say, front-end developers that are there to help resolve marketing requests and eventually get to the point where there is a no-code or low-code needed situation to create experiments and drive personalization. Like I said, Sitecore came from traditional, and that is not going anywhere soon. But the road ahead is focused on composable. And the main reason I'm excited about this is one simple message. If you attended our 2021 symposium keynote, you heard Dave O'Flanagan, our Chief Product Officer, say something very, very refreshing when you start getting into the weeds of software. And I'm going to paraphrase a little bit, but composable solutions make for good solution neighbors. Meaning, in the inevitability of complex architectures needed to deliver modern marketing, you and your company can choose the focused composable pieces to best suit your business. Composable architecture will help accelerate your path to personalization and let your organization break through the clutter to make more human connections.